Alright guys, thanks for tuning in today. Today I am on one of my favorite lakes. I have grown up fishing this lake. We are on Lake Catoma. We're going to fish anything from tiny little baits up to a big bait. I haven't been out here in, well, months, I guess. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know what stage they're in. I don't know if they've spawned. They're still in pre-spawn. I have no idea. I hear that the weights in the local tournaments are pretty good, so I want to go here and see if I can catch one. One of my favorite things when I come out to Lake Catoma is I always want a drop shot or a Texas rig worm or shaky head or something. I want something that I think I can catch a spot with. So I'm going to target some areas that that I know that I've caught spotted bass in the past. Steeper rocky banks, places that they may or may not be trying to bed on or gonna bed on, or I don't know what stage they're in, so I'm just looking. Should be a lot of fun. It's going to be a beautiful warm day. Going to be almost 70, I think, somewhere between 65 and 70, which is super nice out on the water. And the water's a little clearer than I thought it was going to be, so may have to adjust my baits that I brought a little bit. My spinner bait may not be suited for this clear of water, but anyway, hang out with me. We're going to hit all kinds of different places: rocky banks, flats, backs of pockets, offshore. Gonna hit a little bit of all of that today and just see what I can come up with. I'm not gonna make a big long run to the end of the lake today. I'm gonna stay fairly close, but I'm gonna cover a lot of different things. So you guys hang out and let's see if we can put one in the boat. Let's go get one. Oh, worm. Oh man, not. That was a bite, boys. Got him. Old drop shot. Man, look at him go. Look at him go. Let's see if we got us a good one. Got him on light line, so I don't want to horse him. I got braid, but I got a light leader. There we go. Let's get on up in here. Junior, little old spot just to pull him. I think we can get him on up in the boat. Little fat spot too. Easy now. Easy. How about that? Number one, Mr. Spotted Bass. Fat little thing. Look at that gut. Probably down there getting ready to lay some eggs. There you go. Oh. I think we got another bite, boys. Oh no, that let go. I felt that tick. We may have found us some spots here. That first one might not have been random. This is one of my favorite spot areas. A little bit, I'm sitting in 21 feet of water. Steep bank, a lot of rocks, a lot of timber on the bottom. And this is a prime area for some spotted bass. And they're usually somewhere on this bank. And I'm seeing them, even though I'm basically sitting still, I'm seeing them come across my screen over here fairly regular. So I know they're in the area. Dang it. One had a hold of it. I pulled the worm right away. Pulled it right away from him. Give me a little thump gel. Make this thing taste sweet. There's the bite. You smaller than the last one, buddy. What in the world? Alright, guys. Number two. Oh, he's hooked. Remember my hook? There we go. Not very big. He's smaller than my spot I caught before. Little largemouth. Pretty little old bass. Get him back to the water. Alright, I caught one, the first one, on my drop shot in an area that I was pretty sure had spots in it. This little point, well, not really fishing much of a point. It's a subtle, it's a wide point, I guess. But this little old shaky head here, and honestly I don't know the brand worm. Somebody gave me a handful of these little old worms. but I'm on a 1/8 ounce shaky head and fairly shallow. I'm only sitting in 7-8 feet of water right now, and I know that fish was actually shallower than where I'm sitting. So that one was shallow. My spot that I caught earlier, probably anywhere from 15 to 20 feet deep. A lot of difference in where these fish are. So, and I actually thought I might catch a spot here. I have before. That was a little largemouth, so he was kind of where he should be right now, up shallow. And he grabbed a little worm. He had the opportunity to eat, and he did. So maybe we'll put us another one in the boat. Really don't have a pattern going yet. Just 2 bottom bites, but they're very different. One pretty deep, the other one up shallow. I have come across a lot of suspended fish in the open pockets that I've been in and out of. I've been through 2 or 3 so far off camera, and a lot of suspended fish. Probably could go back through there and maybe throw a jerk bait, but wasn't really prepared to do that today. So we're gonna keep looking. I got a drop shot on. I've got a shaky head on. I've also got a finesse jig on that I want to try on some of these other little points that I'm gonna come across. Maybe pick up a good largemouth somewhere. That would be sweet. Hang out with me. We're gonna get another one maybe. Alright guys, been a long day. We got us another one in the boat. Different bait. Look at this. Easy. This big old large head on a spinner bait. I have thrown a spinner bait all day in different places, but my only fish in the boat, as you guys have already seen, was on a drop shot and a shaky head. Pretty good fish right there. I'm gonna need to get a picture, so I'm gonna get my board out, put this little fella on the clip, let him swim while I get my camera ready. One more look. We're gonna take his picture on the board and get a measurement for my online tournament I'm fishing, and we're gonna let him go. We're gonna see if we can put another in the boat. One more look. Back you go, bud. There she goes. Put this back up here. We're gonna check our line. Water off my glasses. And see if we can pull another one out of this slot. Alright guys, getting late, sun's going down. I've been out here since probably about 1 to, it's now around 6:30, almost, well, about 6, almost 7. About half a day. 3 fish is all I managed today. I didn't, like I said before, I decided not to make a long run down the lake and just fish kind of close and see what I could come up with, and ended up with a bass on a shaky head, a drop shot, and then later on in the day on a spinner bait. And had several bites on the drop shot that just jerked the worm off, so I didn't have a fish to show for those bites, but I had quite a few bites on the drop shot, anywhere from 20 feet to probably 15 feet deep. So I'm assuming those might have been spots. being that deep. Everything else been kind of shallow. Well, no, my first fish was probably about 15 feet deep, so that makes sense. Why they were ripping it off here at the end of the day, I don't know. But anyway, it's been a blast. I hope you maybe learn something where the fish might be and what they've been doing. You know, my videos the last few weeks have been almost really close to the time that they were videoed. I try to do that so you can reference them later, or even a year from now, and you go back and say, man, I wonder what fish are doing, and you can use them as a reference later. But that's my game plan anyway. I go back and I look and see what I did last year, or in my case the year before or 2 years before, and use it as a video diary, I guess, or a video log. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me. So many of you do every single week, comment, and some of you see me out on the water. That always makes my day. So sun's going down, time to go find some supper. So I am out of here. You guys stay safe, and I'll catch you next time. We out.